Hello, welcome to our subcontracting class. The business scenario is called a subcontracting process. So in this subcontracting process, I have to show you the component assembly. So the component assembly is going to be CS03 display bomb. So my product is 6926. The plant is 3000. Number 1 is production. Hit enter. So here you can see, to make this finished product, you need to give this raw material to the vendor, so that vendor is going to make it into a finished product. So to make one finished product, you need one raw material, 6925, one quantity. Okay, so that's the first thing you need to remember. Then after that, the next point what you need to remember is, we'll keep these two materials /n MMBE, the stock overview of my raw material. 6925 is the raw material, and I do not remember the storage location, so I'm going to remove that. And make sure you uncheck no zero stock lines and execute. Okay, so you have a 0001, that's the storage location. You have 98 quantity. Okay, so let's go and take a look at the finished product. The finished product right here. The finished product is going to be 6926. Go ahead and refresh. How do you do the refresh? Right here. Click on the refresh button. Refresh. Okay. So this is the scenario. This is the stock scenario. You have 158 stock. Okay. And this is your finished product, and this is your raw material. Okay, now let's go and create a PO, subcontracting PO. Material management, purchasing, purchase order, create with vendor. If you know the vendor, you are going to use this transaction. Okay, so the vendor is 3005 and the purchasing organization is 3000. Company code 3000. And now the material is 6926, and how much quantity? 2. What is the plant? 3000. And which storage location? And this is going to be defined as subcontracting order only if you select item category as subcontracting L. So if you select L at item category, that becomes subcontracting order. Okay, now go ahead and hit enter. Very good. So the purchasing group is 003. That's what I usually use, 003. And the material 6926 is mainly procured internally, meaning it's a finished product. You generally make it, you don't buy it. That's what it is. So that's okay. And everything is fine here. Go ahead. Okay. The delivery date, the next working day is December 2nd, 0 to 12. So it's yellow blinking. Go ahead and change it to December 2nd. December 2nd. Okay. So hit enter. It's all good. Wonderful. So your PO is very simple screen like this. Go ahead and save it. Okay. You have a PO. Now let's go to MD04 of your finished product. This is your finished product. Refresh it. You see, you can see a PO here, the purchase order, to quantity. Okay. Excellent. The next step would be you need to give this material to the vendor. How do you do that? Go to inventory management, goods movements, transfer posting. You need to transfer the stock to the vendor. Double click on it. The movement type is called 541. Okay. What is the storage location? 0001. Now hit enter. So now it is going to ask you which vendor. Who is that vendor? The vendor is 3005. What is the material? Raw material 6925. How much quantity? 2. And which plant is receiving? 00001. Right? Very good. Hit enter. So it is saying 0001 is not the plant number. I mean, receiving plant. I'm sorry. This is not the plant, right? Okay. I'm sorry. I put a wrong number there. Okay. So we are going to give this raw material to the vendor. That's what we are doing. Go ahead and save it. Okay. So now let's go to the raw material and take a look at this is the raw material, right? This is the raw material 6925. And after doing 541, we'll refresh it and see what's going on. You see that? The 2 quantity is taken out from 98, but it is still here. It is kept. Stock provided to vendor is 2 quantity. Okay, very good. Now what we need to do next? We need to receive the stock against the PO. How? /NMIGO. Enter. Goods receipt per PO. Purchase order. What is the purchase order number? Let's take a look at it. 817. 817 is the PO number. 45817. 817. Enter. Very good. Go ahead and save it. Okay. Before saving, you can see that this is a finished product. It has got a raw material underneath 6925. You see that? So this is the material, raw material, which we gave it to the vendor. Okay. Remember that. Okay. So go ahead and save it. Very good. Let's go and take a look at the finished product. This one. This is the finished product, right? So once I refresh it, this 2 will be added to 158. Let's see. See that? 158 has become 160. And let's go and take a look at this guy. So since you already gave this vendor the 2 quantity, and now once you refresh it, this also will vanish. You see that? That's gone. So the 2 is gone, 96, and you received stock. So the PO is gone, 2 is added to 160. Okay? So this is called subcontracting process.